Come to my window, I'll be home soon. Come sit way up in the sun. So, let me get my handsome, devilish good looks out of the frame entirely. Let this just be chilling like a villain, Super McFrillin. My name is Krillin from that show named Dragon Ball. All right. So, y'all remember that live stream I did? I think what was it? Was it last night? I think it was last night, right? And then what did I say? I said I was gonna let me do that thing and I'll be transparent and show you guys before I do before I pop in and check on the chat. You guys are seeing channels that I sometimes watch. Okay. Um what's my sneaky little method here? Let's see. All right. So this is what I do. This is what I tried to do yesterday. Um Before YouTube gave me what Josh likes to call the kibosh. The kibosh. By the way, Josh and I were supposed to go live tonight. Look, I sneakily, let's see if they give me the yellow. Oh, already. Wow. Why is there? I'm going to request a review. I'm getting good at this YouTube court thing, let me tell you guys. So, see this right here, guys? All right. Confused. That was my video that showed a story of a man who talked about being given over to a cult. And, hey, Queen Survivor, Base Girl, Mutated Illustration, White Dragon. We won. We won. This right here, I'm gonna read it because sometimes I can't believe it. But look at that. This means I guess they just watching me. I am an upstart. I'm a troublemaker. Yes, this is under review. I will make very, very weak attempts at keeping this clean. But look, man, I barely started this live. So here's the email. Okay, I just did the appeal, and I said I wish I would have taken a picture of my appeal. I simply said, look, the footage of which you have made an issue out of is still standing on a larger channel with close to 100,000 subscribers. So my confusion, and confusion rhymes with the title of last night's live. Get it? Get it? Good. Okay. So my confusion is, why is that channel allowed to showcase that footage, and why was my channel not? And then, I go down the rabbit hole. Is it because my subject matter was trafficking? I'm trying to be PG, YouTube, and this is why you and I were never gonna see eye to eye. But yep. So after almost 5 minutes after I sent that review, which remember, for them to do what they did and give me a warning shot, somebody had to manually watch the entirety of my video and go ahead and just come to the conclusion that it had to be removed from YouTube entirely, which the video that is now back was gone. And after I pointed out their hypocrisy, this is the closest you'll ever get to an apology. Hi, Progressive Patriot. We have reviewed your appeal for the following. Confused, which I still am. After taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate our community guidelines. Thanks for your patience while we reviewed this appeal. Our goal is to blah, 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 and serve the man. So, dude, word up. And I just found out I got to go live, so they had to backtrack and just get to this point here, to where they undid all the damage. There was no strike given. They just removed the video entirely, and I'm proud that the message gets to stand, because me no understand why so controversial when you speak about trafficking of the children. Okay, YouTube, you already made me yellow. Okay, the algorithm is going to be problematic, but the message will be, it can never be silenced. I am getting blown up. Okay, that's something that everything that's going down on that phone is for another day. Let me tell you, what's up, Cindy D? My son's life mattered. It's great to see you. It's been a while since we've spoken. I think I said hello to everybody. Shamrock, darling. I think somebody sent me some videos. Let me go ahead and share. Suddenly I just thought the next button I was going to press was going to break the internet. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me share something. In all sincerity, I need everybody's feedback here. All right, everybody gather around. Hold on. Okay. Gather around. Gather around. Come a little closer. Who is texting me still? All right, my fault. My fault. So a customer came in to my shop, my job, and told me that it was Elon Musk who sent a rocket over to Maui, to Hawaii, and that is exactly what generated the fires. So okay, I wanted to, I guess, appeal to the audience and ask. I understand the skepticism and the distrust. Matter of fact, thank you, Brain. The one spark I have left, it just reminded me. Stuck. Let me show a post, unless I can just find it here. Oh, look at me doxing everybody. That's okay. That's okay. This ain't doxing. Are you doxing your doxer while you're doxing dox? Okay. Come on. Somebody said something to the extent of, if anybody here believes that the Maui fires are some sort of conspiracy theory, you need to just go ahead and jump off a bridge and end it all, or something to that extent. So, definitely a little heavy-handed because it's status quo now. We are naturally skeptical of what do we got here? Interesting. Of everything, man. Everything that's happening. It is no longer a minutia of confusion when I hear the doubts and the distrust of the three-letter agencies and our own government and everything. This is why this is golden right here. Y'all ready for a laugh real quick? It's kind of, well, I'm just going to play it and hope that YouTube doesn't see fit to copyright strike me. It's on TikTok. It's fair use. Get off my ace. Hold on. Shh. This is good. I promise. Where's the button to make it speak? Okay. Check it out real quick, y'all. Why would you assume this person is gay? Right? Look.
Assume that I'm gay just because I have rainbow hair, wearing a rainbow shirt. I got a rainbow pride flag behind.
How can you assume that I'm disabled just because I have a messed up body with messed up hands and I drive because I can't walk?
Fair use, fair use.
Well, you're lying if you saw that one coming. Bro really said checkmate.
Yeah, and I'm not going to play the entirety of it. Can't get me, YouTube. Can't get me. Please, let's be friends. Wow, Shamrock just... Oh, no, you didn't, Shamrock. Well, nope, no music. The taco in the Taco Bell commercial. I remember that, young lady. The taco you get in the drive-thru. Oh, you have just made me like reverse hungry, and I've always been like, I don't know, just generically you can assume I'd want some Taco Bell. I don't think I do right now. I think I want Taco Bell just as much as I'd want some more of that mezcal that tasted like rubbing alcohol that grew on a tree somehow. Oh, look at me. I'm kind of manic. Believe it or not, my mania has kind of chilled out a bit. This is epic. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. This dude handles this like a boss. All right. And he really, if it's the one I hope it is, self-improvement coach, he explains the origin of the whole bullshit term, toxic masculinity. And he does it well. And if this damn thing, okay, here we go. I love it. I love it. I love this. Give me the volume button. Okay, here we go, guys. Get ready to watch these chicas get schooled. Who will be texting now? I get back to you. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, now check it. Oh wait, the copyright of this video doesn't belong to the masculine mindset. It is edited and shared for the purpose of awareness. Thank you. They're saying it for me. So we're gonna do this, YouTube. Check it out.
No such thing. Toxic people, and those toxic people can be masculine or feminine. But when the man pulls you out of your burning building, you don't give a fuck how masculine he is. There's no two masculine men.
Why are all the women dressed like there's some all-female YMCA going on here? Are they bringing it back?
Masculinity is masculinity. Femininity is femininity.
There is such thing as toxic masculinity.
There is no.
Disavow.
So toxic masculinity was a term created in the 1990s when psychologists were trying to study violent offenders in prison. When guys would step on each other's toes and then they would start stabbing each other, it was just a term that was used by those psychiatrists to determine a type of behavior where men would resort to extreme levels of violence for no reason. and then somehow mainstream psychology got a hold of it and became this pop term. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. There is just masculinity, and then there are some people who are toxic. That has nothing to do with each other. I can show you tons of people who are extremely toxic online, and some of them are masculine and some of them are feminine, but the two are mutually exclusive. The idea of toxic masculinity is to shame men for doing things that other people don't agree with. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity.
Ooh, okay, man. I felt that mic drop all the way from back in time when this first was airing, and it's rippling in my chest. Bless the man right there. Show me one liberal that would be screaming because some dude that looks the part, I guess. I don't know, he's got a t-shirt, maybe he's got a single bicep going on, maybe a firefighter. It's just that looks too toxic for the we'll go with liberal Larry. He's in a fire. Oh, no, get your toxic masculinity away from me. I'd rather burn in here than be a part of your toxic masculinity anyway. And look at the mainstream always ruining things. Okay? Just like woke. Woke used to be a term that was kind of safe to use, and it had positive connotations, and now it's been completely ruined by the damn liberals. Jesus. I sound like a Republican talking head a little bit. I accept this. So anyway, who's joined? Hello. Yeah, hit the like button if you see fit to it. Oh wait, did I not show the footage that entire time? Did you? Okay, so you didn't see the footage. That's okay. You heard the man, and I think there's a lot of stuff I want to show. Oh, so let me walk back calmly here and tell you guys, or let me ask you guys again before I get into all the things that are in front of me, apparently, and not you. Does anybody have a theory about the fires? Is the official report of the fire that it was of natural causes? Which, again, to me, it's like, oh, it's a likely story, and I get the mistrust. I don't trust anything. I don't trust anybody, especially when you live on the world of the internets. Just audio and my face and my old friend. Yo, girl, how you doing? Living like 3 minutes away from me. That's okay, though. That's okay. You don't have to call, and I don't call anybody. Although recently there's been a positive change. But aside from that, okay, let me do some real-time searching here, because I'm confused, and I think it's arrogant these days to be so cocksure that you're thinking the right way and everybody else is thinking the wrong way. Google is not gonna be my friend here, but give me a moment. I'm gonna type. Let's see. No, we're gonna use DuckDuckGo for this, not Google. Google is how we say it in my country. Google. Say it with me. Google. And I get all up close and personal. Okay. Origin starts with an O, not an I. Origin of fire. Let me see how quickly it puts in Maui. No. Okay, I put Maui. My spelling is immaculate. Nobody spells better than me. Hawaii. Let's see what we come up with. DuckDuckGo. How did the Maui fire start? Okay, because I've seen people say the WEF, I don't know if I've got that part right, are the ones that have planned this all out. That their article from 2018 is in fact is them saying it in plain sight that Hawaii, Maui specifically, needed to be completely destroyed so that they could rebuild with a clean slate, without any consideration for humanity, the damage wrought, and all that. Now, this, back in the day, I would, with my arrogance, I'd laugh at the simple, mentioning of such a thing. But these days, we live in a world where everything and everyone that could possibly exist, and pretends or says that they're in performing for our greater interests or the greater good or the bigger picture, I will automatically assume you're full of it. Automatically. So that's my default. Now I'd like to find a more obscure website. I do trust independent.co.uk because they just really go by the book, I'll say it, by the facts as they appear to be. I know for some reason some people kind of rage against the independent.co, man, but let me see. This is my first time. I know I'm behind a lot of things in the world. Okay. Oh, and Josh and I will return on Stuck in the Middle either tomorrow night or Saturday night. We were supposed to go on tonight, but something came up. I don't know what it was, and that's okay. All right. So, Maui, the big island in Hawaii. You know what? I'm gonna have to go a little deeper. Give me a moment, guys. The Moai. Wait, I saw phenomenon. Whenever I see that word, it makes me want to see everything around it. The Maui situation is an what? What's a Anthropocene phenomenon? To the epoch defined by humanity's influence over the planet. Is this okay? Okay. So I understand, and maybe rightfully so, right? The temperatures of our waters are at a record high. This has my family in Florida absolutely nervous about hurricane season. So, I know people just hear stuff about the environment changing and they default to conspiracy. It's a left wing conspiracy. I do believe our environment and all the things are not going well, but I don't believe in the small steps that are described that help and sometimes burden us even further, as if we don't have enough to deal with. Again, though, if we're going to talk about the greater good, our planet is deteriorating. Okay, it's not built to last forever. Is a term that is used to define a new geological epoch in which humans have become the dominant force shaping Earth's geology. Okay, pretty much as I would surmised. What is this part? It is said to have replaced the Holocene, which began around 11,700 years ago. That predates the Bible. Okay. All right. Let's. I need to look up the fun stuff. Give me a moment here. I'm going to use DuckDuckGo one more time, and I'm just going to rephrase. Thank you for bearing with me. Hope y'all are getting to know each other in the chat. There's a couple of you I'd like to link up and have y'all talk. That'll come later. Okay, hold on. One more thing. We're going to put, I hate that, look, conspiracy is not a word that is shunned here. Conspiracy theories about the Hawaiian fires. I didn't spell that right. That's okay. It gets me, right? You get me? I can. Okay. Baseless. Okay. Let's see. This is where I want to go. Oh, is Ducks here? Ducks, I got a bone to pick with you. I won't make it a big thing, but I do have a bone. You know what? For this, sorry to do it like this. What? Hey, Stephen A. Oh, yay. Red Pill. What's good, Red Pill? What's up? All right, so can anybody tell me real quick? Just type Y. Is Ducks here with us right now? Because I can't see her when she's in here. So if anybody, oh hey, Todd, yo bro, have a great. I want to thank you for your kindness, dude. Todd is somebody that met me when the Progressive Patriot really started, which was after, and I have to give the credit where it's due. Yes, Ryan Upchurch gave me 2 shout outs, and then I befriended Patty Lynn, who is not a popular person right now, and my thanks to that. I have to forever be grateful for that, but I have to also maintain my own voice, and that's where things got weird. Anyway, I am so grateful. And just that was such a nice thing, Todd. Like we did truly come full circle, and it's the very case that is still making waves somehow. And I'm very confused about the case. But Todd was so cool in the chat room where we were at J-Rod on point, and that's my G right there. He's a good man, and I'm well overdue with doing collaboration. So much love, brother. All right, now Ducks. Here's what I got to say to you. I've seen you comment to other people within the we're a community of people that are independent thinkers, okay? You have taken the approach and the appearance that hold on, I got to show my big face for this. You've given the appearance that you work for or with Josh and myself, that you are LLC'd with Stuck in the Middle / Stuck at Night, or that Progressive Patriot, that you have any influence. You do and can share topics and make suggestions. Never has it ever been agreed or stipulated that you work for us and can speak for us. So I saw my brother, okay, from another mother, aka Mr. President, Mr. Actions Not Distractions, he announced that Stuck in the Middle was going to go on. You commented, like, I'm going to be kind of nice, but it's been like 5 years since you and I have been going at this, and I've been trying to show you why other people get upset. Don't feel uncomfortable, and this is the only way I can address you, because me talking to you in the face, it doesn't seem to stick. No offense. But just saying, you do not have the authority nor the right to tell anybody what they can and cannot do regarding any projects or shows that Josh and I do or are a part of, separate or apart. Okay, you just don't. You're a supporter, and you're very spirited, and we're thankful for that and for that energy. But do not think because you know me personally, you have any right to dictate how things go. Okay, I know some of you may think I'm being heavy-handed, but this, again, let me point out, has been an issue for 5 years. 5 years. I have snapped. I have left crazy messages. I have threatened to get the law involved. I have threatened to go to higher authority regarding the job we share. So, Ducks, it stops. Your comments, I tried to tell you, they're very intense, and that's cool, and you're always there to show your support. Thank you. But do not tell anybody what to do, ever. That's that. Okay? Okay. So, I agree. Wait. I love agreeing, kind of, when it's nice. All right. What's people saying about the conspiracy theory? Okay. Thank you. Stephen A., you're a veritable wordsmith. You're a poet, and you didn't even know it. That rhymed. Well, I'm the poet now. All right. So, whoa, no, don't highlight everything, although you're all highlighted in my heart. Okay. Is conspiracy theory even? No, I don't think so, Stephen A. Like, that's the thing. I think that this day and age, conspiracy theory has turned into conspiracy truth, or conspiracy will be, or conspiracy theory will turn into something that is just a fact. And I'm tired of giving the same damn examples, man. Maui fires. Thank you. White Dragon is one of the sharpest tools in our shed. That's what I should have typed in the first place. So I'm looking. Whoa, what? Raised 145 so far on Ronnie's channel. Oh, Red Pill. That man, that's I saw some of the pictures. I checked out, your Facebook, man. Your family must be going through it. We're gonna get on that later. Okay. Oh my God, is that Sandra? No, they didn't. They almost did. They thought they got away with it. And can we make a ceasefire, Sandra? Can you not call me AOPP anymore? I know I didn't think through my own acronym. Can we just, like, I jump in another chat and there you are, and you're like, hey, it's AOPP, and people may not know me, but what AOPP? Is he okay? Is he mutilated? Absolutely not heavy-handed. We've all seen it. Hey. Yep, okay. Some people need to see what they gotta see. I'm not looking. Just take a step back. Thank you very much. Hello. Shabbat shalom. Okay. So let's see. Old satellite footage. Stokes, Hawaii wildfire. Oh, wait. I gotta make sure you guys can see what I see. Do you see what I see? Bonus points if you remember what movie had that song on. Which is, wow. That's a lot of options. I'll give you a hint. Gremlins. You won. Okay. AFP fact check. I don't like... Dude, we can't even... We know for a fact we can't trust fact checkers, that they were infiltrated, compromised by the DNC. Because anytime you make a point that is accurate from the right-wing era side, whatever, narrative, there's some fact-checking bullshit going down. Oh, I said the S word. Conspiracy theorists go viral with claims space lasers are that's Forbes. Why one firefighter is calling out Maui wildfire conspiracy theories. I don't know which one to pick. All right, 2 days ago, baseless conspiracy. That's USA Today. They can go F them themselves a mums. I made those words up. Watch out for these images fueling. All right, I want to see images. Debunked. I don't like this. I don't. All right. Your personal data. What? Blindly accept everything. Okay. All right. Watch, and all the porn's gonna pop up, and I'll lose my channel in a matter of 2 seconds. This I've seen and heard about this picture. I have. In the wake of the fires that tore across the Hawaiian island of Maui on August 8th, a number of images have been circulating on social media. The unrelated videos have been fueling a conspiracy theory born in the 2000s that says wildfires are caused by laser beams. Man, do we have technology similar to like freaking lasers, right? But the onus is on the claim. All right, remember that always. It is to the person that makes the claim that has to provide the evidence and do their best to rid any shadow of any doubt. Okay. So if you have a minute, if I do I have a minute? On August 8th, devastating fires broke out on the Hawaiian island of Maui, ravaging the major city of. I thought about a comment I made on Rumble with Josh during Stuck in the Middle, and I don't know. I know where it came from, but it is so out of character, where I just said, well, people have to die. That was the most cold, emotionless thing I've ever said in my life, I think. And I don't know what provoked it. I think I was trying to take, when you look at that bigger picture position that many people are trying to force feed down your throats, I guess if you think in just plain old science, or they tell you it's science, it is cold data, right? And ultimately, like, yeah, people have to, but that doesn't mean or give the right to anybody to start taking them. Okay, that is not any human being's right to do. Okay, unless it's somebody that's done wrong, and that's where I'm all for eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. I'll get fucking old school over here. Old Testament on you. But yeah, I was thinking about me saying that, and I kind of felt sick. So I'm just gonna say that does not represent me, and it's just, I'm apologizing just in general, not to anybody specific. That was an ugly, disgusting thing to say. And you could tell it later throughout the live feed that I was devastated at the devastation. So the fact check in detail, a video with more than 100,000 combined views on X, formerly Twitter, shows a huge blast of light that seems to travel some distance. Okay. Maui was attacked by directed energy weapons. Somebody verified blue check mark. Okay. It appears directed energy weapons may have been used, and possibly why there was such a sudden and tragic loss of life. No, I don't think that proves why there would be so much loss of life. I think the intense fire and the weather of the 60-mile-per-hour winds would be evidence of why so many people suffered and lost their lives. According to these users, the tragic fires that ravaged Maui were in fact set intentionally by a laser beam weapon. Is there more details on that? I'm sorry, man. I got to do this real time. Bear with me. I'm going to do one more search, but I'm going to come back. We're going to circle back. I'm going to use good old that thing with the D word that has go at the end. Okay. Laser beams, laser beam technology in space. Let's see what comes up, because I know, like, there's, with everything going on, it's not totally like out of the realm of practicality that something exists. So NASA.gov, we got communications. What do we got? Why did this one come at the top? What are the keywords that go to this one? Human robotic presence in space. Human and robotic, not human robotic. Lasers in space. Earth mission tests new technology. All right, let's back in 2018, that good old year where everything. Well, that's a strange introduction, but okay. We got Scuba Steve up there. Let's see. What do we have here, huh? Grace? That's what it's called. Imagine standing on the roof of a building in LA and trying to point a laser so accurately that you could hit a particular building in San Diego. More than 100 miles. That's 160 kilometers for Base Girl. This accuracy is required for the feat that a novel technology demonstration aboard the soon-to-launch Gravity Recovery and Climate Expert follow-on, which is Grace-Foe mission, will aim to achieve for the first time a promising technique called laser ranging interferometry. Yep, I said it right. Inferno will be tested between two satellites. What? Grace-Foe, scheduled to launch May 19th, carries on the rich legacy of the original Grace mission, which launched in 2002 on a planned 5-year mission and concluded operations in October 2017. Among its insights, Grace transformed our understanding of the global water cycle. I can see, like, I'm playing devil's advocate here. From people that I know, respect, and adore as friends that have taken this position, I can see where they would be connecting dots, right? I'm not quite sold yet or there. I'm stuck in the middle. So, we could go with strong winds, warm waters, but our waters are already at an all-time high, record-breaking all-time high, which spells bad news all around. Okay, further improving scientific understanding of Earth, system, processes, and the accuracy of environmental monitoring and forecasts. Okay, how did Grace work? It obtained data. I'm going to just do the abridged version here, and I want to see if it's capable of firing something that could start something. It calculates. Somebody said, okay, hold on. It can send high precision light, which one could absolutely conclude could start a fire. Somebody's sending me stuff. Hold on. I don't know why I'm... Okay, word. Thank you. Let me see. What do we got here? What? Here's your forest fire. Okay, interesting. DEW. All right. Before I get there, and thank you for the submission, I do want to see as much as I can here to have a better understanding before I do type what was just sent to me. Works on the same principles. Each spacecraft, again, carries a microwave instrument to track changes in the separation distance. So it is an environmental calculator that does have the technology to essentially geolocate or position a laser focused beam on a very specific area. Okay, so satellite will be able to detect the laser signal of the other. No easy feat. Okay. Forward speed, gravitational pull on spacecraft. All right. Why try something so difficult? Well, science, that's why. All right, now I'm going to take a suggestion from somebody that's with us, and let's see what this is. Laser? Let's see what becomes of this. Laser weapon. Okay. Where are we going to go with this, right? All right. Directed energy weapon. Video claiming to show a directed energy weapon is actually an AP News. I want to... Okay. Lockheed Martin. I don't like that name there. Did The Simpsons predict the use of directed energy weapons? The Simpsons have predicted everything, apparently. Counter-directed military. Okay. 3,000... What now? Images. What do we got here? U.S. military gets most powerful laser weapon till date. Lockheed. Okay, we need to get out of images. Get to news. Stay within the news bracket. News. Hold on. I just going. Whoa. Okay, yeah, the military site that was right above. You want me to check? I'll check. Where was it? Where was it? Okay, I'm just gonna do this thing. Boom, boom, and thank you. Nobody saw. All right, let's see. Here we go. Directed energy weapons, DEWs, are defined as electromagnetic systems capable of converting chemical or electrical energy to radiated energy and focusing it on a target, resulting in physical damage that degrades, neutralizes, defeats, or destroys an adversarial capability. Yeah, all right, Navy. But so then the implication would be that our own government, which is our military, is an extension of just that. I hate acknowledging that, but that's how it's working. And so I can't, damn it, man. Like, I want to just say I don't have the arrogance that I used to. I can't just say no, this is not probable. It appears to be, more than possible. It seems probable, but I still can't say with any certainty. So let me keep on learning. Hopefully, I haven't bored you. Navy DEWs include systems that use high-energy lasers that emit photons and high-power microwaves that release radio frequency waves. The U.S. Navy uses DEWs for power projection and integrated defense missions. The ability, it's not that crazy to insinuate or suggest that they would use any technology to go ahead and begin the building blocks, so to speak. It's a cold thing, right? But let's go even further back to conspiracy theories, right? Hasn't it been said and confirmed / proven? Who was it FDR that he actually knew that the Pearl Harbor attack was going to occur? I read that he actually received the information and chose not to act on it. Whether it's true or not, that's just another one that's out there. And it's just sad that every time usually when I investigate a conspiracy, it just becomes a conspiracy fact. Just like all the whistleblowers and all the people that ended up not with us that work with the Clintons. Conspiracy fact. HPM weapons create beams of electricity. Okay, so we do have the technology and the capability. There is a missing link, though. So we have it now to prove. Well, this is one of those things that might be impossible to prove because we're dealing with our own government and its own capabilities. I don't know how interested I am at reading any. What's this? Okay. Severe weather, high winds created a bit of a headache for some early this morning with power outages. Check out.
Holy shit, I feel like I
Did you get any of it?
No, I missed all of it.
Oh, there's some.
That was so bad.
I missed it all
That was
of it.
awesome. There's some more.
No.
It's probably going on to this
Look, it
one.
came all with that
Yeah.
shit.
Put some
Holy
camera.
shit, I saw it.
I wonder if someone hit it.
It was bad.
Did someone crack into it?
I don't know. I'm gonna look.
One of my buddies at work did say that they had video of some wires and generators that created the flashes. I don't know what I'm looking at. Flash. 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 Fire. Wow. I'm not intelligent enough to really. Okay, well, I know what that is. Lasers would move at what? The light. You literally see the beam, right? I don't. Jesus Christ. I'm a little overwhelmed with the damage. That specific area. It's just. This is wild.
That's crazy.
Now over there, I don't know what I know. I don't know what to explain or to commentate here. Now, light on a lens, that could give the optical illusion of it extending far up into the sky. I think it would almost be, perhaps, I don't know. I don't know the technology well enough. I've not studied it, but I think it would go so fast that the human eye may not even be able to catch it, let alone a camera. But I could be absolutely 100% wrong about that.
We thought we were late to the party.
This seems like a concentrated area of destruction, which is just crazy, man. I've never seen this stuff. This is the first time I've taken time to do some homework on it.
Yeah. That shit was
Out of this world. Live storm chasers. Okay. Let's see. What was that? A blast of light appearing in Chile? Was that where... I need context. Okay. Moya was attacked. Okay. It's blurry. Make it hard to see. Okay. In fact, a higher definition version of this video exists. It was posted back in 2018, the magical number. Okay. Which serves New Orleans, Louisiana. The caption on the video says it was a cell phone video taken by a viewer down Williams Boulevard in Kenner, Louisiana. The blast of light is in fact an electrical explosion that traveled through power lines and caused sparks to fly. Thousands of Kerner residents lost power as a result. Okay. WWL-TV. The explosions were caused by severe weather and high winds, according to this post from December 2018. That date just keeps flying up, you know what I mean? But I don't know that it means anything. A blast of light appearing in Chile. Okay, what do they got about this? Another video shared on Facebook on August 14th shows a large beam that seems to hit a building in an urban area. Clear characteristics of it. It is very unnatural that a freaking city goes aflame like you'd see a forest be on fire. Hands down. That is absolutely strange. Okay. Clear characteristics of a supposed directed energy weapon. A number of accounts shared the video, including this French-speaking user who wrote what's happening in Maui, Hawaii. On August 14th, this account, which usually focuses on African news, published a montage of images of the Maui disaster. In the middle of this excerpt showing a beam hitting a building. I want to see that video. But this video has nothing to do with the fires in Maui, as confirmed by the AP, the Associated Press. In this article, the video actually comes from a TikTok post dated May 26, 2023. The person who posted it said that it was taken in the Macal district of Santiago, Chile. I could use some chili. When it was reported to support the directed energy weapons conspiracy, the video was enlarged and flipped, making it harder to see what was really going on. A capture of the original TikTok right there, May 26th. You can make out that it does appear that there are beams protruding from the sky into a concentrated area. There's a specific YouTuber I'm thinking about right now. I don't know how welcome I'd be, but I'd love to see his coverage of this. But what could have caused the beam since seen in the original video? Okay, what's the explanation? The explosion was caused by a branch hitting an electrical transformer. So are we looking at light protruding outward as like a fractal, which it looks like a prism? For a layman like me, it's impossible to say. But what could have caused the beam? The beam itself is simply a refraction from the camera lens. That's something that I understand well. In fact, if you play the video frame by frame, it's possible to see that the explosion occurs before the beam appears rather than the other way around. Okay. I take everything with a grain of salt these days. There's no trust in my heart for large institutions, so on and so forth. You guys, I trust. On X, formerly Twitter, I hate seeing that for the rest of my days. Another account claims to have proof that directed energy weapons were the cause of the Maui fires. Okay, so we know the claim. This is not in our language. This Twitter account, which regularly publishes conspiracy content, that's the way to discredit that channel entirely. About the fires in Hawaii, believes that this image posted on August 11th is proof to use of directed energy weapons. Once again, the image has been debunked. Snopes, I don't trust Snopes one iota, not one smidgen of a fart. An American verification media. Yeah, no, we know that they've been paid. We've seen it, man. Snopes has been paid by the DNC. You know, I don't want to go too hard on them because YouTube is, being a little hands-on with me. Was able to find the original context of this scene. It is, in fact, an incident that took place in January 2018, again and again, when that WEF article was written. So, okay, consistency becomes strange at some point. I'll say that. At a refinery in the city of Canton in the U.S. of Ohio. It was reported in the local press. There's a link to it. An internet user also shared this photo of the event in the comments of a Facebook post by the Canton Repository. I see. Again, no connection with the Maui fires. Okay. Let me see if I can hit a link that'll take us to. Is it just a picture? I'd love to see a report on Chile. Let's see what this. All right, I don't see a copyright on this sucker.
La explosión de un transformador debido al fuerte viento
All right,
fue captada por un video que se
some
transformó en
sexy
viral
Spanish.
en las redes sociales. Un
Let's
efecto
get to the
óptico
nitty-gritty, huh?
hace que
It's
parezca
almost
que una
there.
extraña luz genera la explosión. Las teorías
I'm half
que surgieron
Colombian.
y
I
lo
should
que
know what he's
realmente
saying.
pasó lo vemos en la siguiente nota.
Imágenes grabadas por unos vecinos de
Whoa,
Macul
well,
que
okay,
dan
hold
cuenta
on.
de
Hold
una
the phone,
extraña
man.
situación.
Hold the phone.
Vecinos de Macul que dan cuenta de una extraña situación. Una luz que al parecer cayó desde el cielo y una posterior explosión que desconcertó. Vecinos de Macul que dan cuenta de una extraña situación. Una luz que al parecer cayó desde el cielo y una posterior explosión que desconcertó a quienes
I
viven
can
en
say
el
one
sector.
way or the
¿Qué te
other.
parece? No sé. Oh, brígido.
I'm considering doing something I've
podría
never
ser?
ever done.
Extraterrestre.
¿Sí?
Sí, todo el rato.
Not a big
Parece
thing,
como
but
si hubiera caído un rayo así de la nada,
they're
pero
probably
no creo que ni que sean
Let's go,
ovni ni
see.
que sea un
they're
ataque
asking the
militar
people if it
extranjero.
appears that
El
it came
registro
from the top or
rápidamente
the
se viralizó,
bottom.
llenándose de
Okay, good.
comentarios,
It's slowing the
todos
speed
con la
for
misma
me.
interrogante. ¿Qué había pasado?
No, sí parece que eso
Light, man. We can't measure that
en el grupo
speed.
de mi edificio
And
y
what do
era
we
como
got? Do we have
brutal.
another example around the corner?
Y no era un ataque extraterrestre
Alright,
ni un
and
ataque militar,
there's-
tampoco.
Same.
Todo esto
That's
dado
all
por
you
el
got in
ángulo
the
desde donde
footage.
está siendo grabado el
Okay,
video,
just
se
one
genera
more
un
time.
reflejo que fue
Damn,
captado
dude,
por la
it's like
cámara y que genera la ilusión de un rayo.
what's the word?
Captado por la
Simultaneously?
cámara, grabado el video,
I can't-
se genera un
I can't-
reflejo
it's-
que fue captado por la cámara y que genera la
I
ilusión de un
cannot
rayo. De
say.
nuestros entrevistados, solo uno tuvo la
It
respuesta
seems to
correcta.
have seemingly happened at the
Puede ser
same time. The explosion and the so-called beam. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Let me check you out, Shelby. What you got? Shine down was the. Oh, okay. There's a conversation going on that's not related, and that's cool. I'm glad y'all are talking. What's up, Country Boy Archaeology? Good to have you, brother. Or yep, Country Boys in your name. It's 2023, man. I don't know. No, it's good to have you, Bass Girl. Then the knowledge of yeah, okay. Y'all are talking my language here, okay? Yeah, Shamrock. That there's nothing that looked natural about what I just saw. I don't know what to make out of everything I just saw. I have not made any finite conclusion as to one way or the other. And now, here, let me get back to the origin, so to speak. Not this. We went through that. I'm gonna leave that open because I think I'm gonna do extra research again tonight. What do we got? Experimental validation of coupling, interactions, and effects. You know what? Okay, I can say this with some degree of confidence. I think we'd be lying to ourselves if we all sat here and acknowledged the fact that we would not or could not be capable of doing such a thing to ourselves, to others, especially with the events, after COVID. YouTube, you change your terms of service, okay? Remember? I mean, look at that. That felt like a giant, just like the government making us all guinea pigs just to see how well they do, stripping our freedoms under the guise of the greater good, right? So with such a low level of trust and a high level of distrust. I can't put it out of the realm of possibility, but I also 100% do not have the scientific know-how to say with any sort of confidence that I understand fully what I'm looking at. Let me see some insight, because I do respect my friend here. Hold on. Okay. When I type it in the chat. Oh, God. You left. I'm heartbroken. Okay. We'll talk. So it's not a conclusion. I think what's up, Just Scotty? What do you got? Yeah, actually, Just Scotty, I don't know if you know, but they took down a video, a live stream I did last night about 5 to 10 minutes after I finished, and their email to me was essentially they showed the timeline of which I used another larger channel's footage and showcased it on mine, and I had to write back to YouTube and say, how is it that it is different that I'm doing it? And why am I getting punished for it while that channel still stands? 5 minutes after that appeal was sent, which is not that long ago, they wrote me back and said, our bad, and now I can go live again. So I'm kind of proud of that, and I'm proud of all of us. And thank you all who don't give up. And it all does, you see, there seems to be a consensus here with all of us that does look absolutely 100% unnatural to me. I don't think there's a lot natural to be said about, that didn't, oh man. Now I'm thinking back to like the fires. The fires is what you would view as an aftermath of such a thing. But I don't want to be seen as jumping to conclusions too fast. I clearly have to do more damn research. Not about the laser, or maybe I will inevitably fall to it. Just nothing seems net. What do we got? Old unrelated images shared. I also get highly skeptical when so much of the media comes out in force, right? It reminds me, I hate to put it this way, or maybe I don't know. You decide. That's what matters. It reminds me of how many of the mainstream media outlets all go after Trump at the same time. They jump him via medium, or via the medium of using the mainstream media. All the outlets say the same thing, go after him. They want him off the campaign so bad, right? And that's what exactly got me to start looking at Trump in a positive way. Because when I was more active on Stuck in the Middle, I was constantly trying to verify and confirm all of the allegations that were thrown at his feet. And every time I investigated as a liberal, as a lefty, or a progressive, I couldn't find the cold, the smoking gun. I could not find the concrete evidence that would be demanded of me to say, without a shadow of a doubt, he's guilty of these things. And Steele dossier, we're on witch hunt number 3 now. And Georgia, they're already talking, they're going to pardon him. They're not going to pardon him. It's all, to me, it's a bunch of bull just to violate his constitutional right. He has every right to run. And just because he hurt somebody's feelings or pissed people off or made an enemy of the deep state, and I'm so proud of him for that, this is why this is one of the many reasons that I was not only attracted to the right, even though I still maintain some level of just being an independent, that the left was just so batshit insane that I was chased away. And so everything I see, wait, what we got here? Debrief. Lockheed Martin is making the most powerful combat laser ever, even more power. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Lockheed Martin. This is a .org website. This is all for educational purposes. So they're actively flexing that. Okay, here's my crazy mind at work. What a better headline. Imagine, this is alleged, and I'm just, let's say, for all intents and purposes, for a great movie script. Imagine a company going to like some high-level, high-connected billionaire, and they want to sell their technology, right? Imagine being able, like behind closed doors or curtains or whatever, some Lockheed salesman is like, "Hey, you remember the fires in Maui? Yeah, that was us. You just imagine, right? Like, and then they can prove that, dude. Imagine, like, that would be a great advertisement. Now, do I believe our government, not our country, our government is petty enough to do something like that? Unfortunately, I do. I do. But again, I cannot make it any more clear. I am not the professor here. I am not the know-it-all. I'm just a layman and a working man. What do we have here? Hold up. U.S. Department of DoD visual
Today,
information.
I'm standing out here with the layered laser defense system behind me at White Sands Missile Range, and we are demonstrating a significant advancement in the capabilities of laser weapon systems against threats that are of interest to all of our war fighters. So in partnership with the Office of Naval Research, ONR, we have demonstrated the capability of negating a surrogate cruise missile in flight with our compact laser weapon system.
Lasers on. I go kill and dealer on.
Fair use, fair use, fair use. Education.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it's going to go from bottom to top there, or is it from that? Look at that beam, dude. Okay, that's the targeting beam. Not the one that does damage yet. The target drone negated. Test target negated. Okay.
In today's event, it's the first time that a modern fiber laser weapon system with adaptive optics was able to negate a cruise missile. I'm really proud of the team, and we had a multi-VA team that had to work long hours over significant periods of time, and today's results show perfectly how well we performed.
I get douche chills when I think about Lockheed. Wait, we got a bonus here. Israel has successfully tested the new Iron Beam laser interceptions. Okay. What is this? This is the world's first energy-based weapon system that uses a laser to shoot down incoming UAVs, rockets, and mortars at the cost of $3.50 per shot. It may sound like science fiction. See, this is the world we live in. Oh, hold on. Pretty little arching light, like a beam. Okay, yeah. If we land, feeling good. What our laser technology looks like. Refractors, lenses. Right, now I gotta speak lower. Let's do it.
1. Target launched.
There's the laser. Can you see it with the
Target engaged. Target successfully intercepted.
Boom, done. Integrated. Completed. Getting an order.
Laser interception in progress.
Interception. Of course, that's
Successfully intercepted.
That is accurate. A UAV, which is a reconnaissance drone. There's that. I'm afraid of our future. I'm afraid what humankind will do. We've opened Pandora's box a long time ago. A very long time ago. I don't know what the future holds, what we're going to face. And I was having that discussion with an individual friend of mine, a customer who's a father, talking about what kind of world his children will be living in. And I am not a man that has answers. What's up, Twang? Content, if you like. Also, you can use Sean Ryan's. Okay, thank you. I'm happy to use every bit of content that's available because I believe collectively is when we become strong. The DEW in Antarctica, according to a whistleblower. I believe that wholeheartedly. And laser weapons. Thank you for all the clarifications. A lot of comments. I'm going to have a rewatch, and I'm going to be reading every single comment. That's been I've been a man of my word since this whole thing has started. I always rewatch. What's up, Indy? We can look over everything, but just remember that Biden is the yeah, I'm not denying that. Angry conservative Biden and the family, they need to go. We need to stop with this the damn high focused, high tax dollar spending witch hunt of getting Trump off the ballot. Not even locked up, not even for a sense of justice. Oh, man, I'm on a roll right now. This is what I just remembered. Hold on. Hold the phone. Boom. Okay, this enraged me, and I don't know the extent of the coverage here. But thank you, Shamrock, I believe. Or was it Queen Survivor? Queen's so good. She always posts all that. So, a national disgrace. Photos leaked of horrific January 6th prisoner abuse. Tortured 5 months. This is a complete... How many times now in just this year alone, or just over the span of the past few years, can we continue to watch violations of our damn Constitution? How many times? They were held without proper due process. There's no due process, let alone proper. Is that a mop bucket in the corner? This is where Americans were put? I'm like ill and outraged. During his 2.5 years without 2.5 years without a trial, has been moved around to 17 different facilities. Ryan has been beaten, abused, tortured, and neglected since his arrest in January 2021. This is Gateway Pundit, by the way. CanCon writes for them. He does an amazing job. CanCon recently got to work with Lou Dobbs, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Earlier this week, the Gateway Pundit received exclusive footage from Ryan Samsel's prison cell at the... If this is what they're willing to do to American citizens, how far-fetched is it to think that they would not destroy American cities, land, and lives for their agenda or their plans? If they're willing to do this to the individual, they wouldn't bat an eye at doing something to a greater number. Because there's a lack of a human heart when you think as a purely governmental machine. And yes, these photos are simply shocking in how many people were held like that. Here's a quote. I was kept in a hard cell, and in that particular cell about 5-6 months. What? Excuse me? 5-6 months. I even told you what was happening is the judge was actually calling, trying to get in contact with me because I wasn't in a named cell. They were missing me. Dude, we had like a local Guantanamo. They were missing me, and they were saying I wasn't showing up to court. Dude, lawsuit, please. They were saying the fuck? Like I said, it was cold. The light was on. There's zero window, and that followed me from Virginia. When I was in Virginia, it was the same exact conditions. Ryan described the same situation in Virginia. It was Central Regional Virginia Jail. I was kept in, and they called it booking hard cell, which is you get zero phone, zero commissary, zero clothing because they think that you're going to hang yourself. Oh, wow. And that's almost like a push for an Epstein, man. You're under surveillance constantly. The light has to be on 24/7. That's maddening. You're locked in a cell. There is no getting out. The windows in Virginia were covered by a black mat, so you weren't able to see, and it's constant nothing. It's deprivation of everything. I can't believe what I'm looking at. This man should have been treated with so much more respect. For one, I think it's... Even on day one, before we knew about all of the provocateurs and the plants by the FBI, I tuned in live and I streamed it, and much to the chagrin of my Democratic friends who were mad, I was celebrating. Because to me, I've been waiting all my life to see the American people come together collectively and use their voice. And that's what I saw during January 6th. That's what I saw for a long duration of time. Ryan believes the government tortured him for months so he would rat out the Proud Boys. that even they even beat Ryan numerous times and kept him locked down so he couldn't communicate with anyone. This torture is taking place in America today. Where is the Republican Party? Where is the ACLU, Amnesty International, and Human Rights Watch? Please contact these organizations here. Yep, numerous January 6th. I want to know how many grandma and grandpas were put into the same scenario. Now, I saw something that caught my attention. Please give me a moment. You're damn right I'm going to have to donate because I believe in this. So, raised over 20,000. Damn. Well, my details will come up if I donate this live, so I just do want to find. I'll share first. Okay. And then secondly, let me get out of here. Submit. There we go. I'd like to give. All right, and that I'm going to take care of. All right. So everybody, this has been a live. This is impulse. This is how I believe I do my best, even though I love the chemistry of Josh and I. When I feel the urge and I move with it, this is where I feel at my best. It was 14K when you shared it. The outrage right now should be taking front line and center. And look, all of our distrust about everything that's going down in Maui is well founded. We have not been given any reason to not think that our government wouldn't do such harm for some nefarious purpose. Remember, what is it that Time freaking magazine said in their own damn lettering and words? This was written and quoted. A shadow cabal. This is still there. I cannot believe it from then to now, and I still can't believe it. But it's there in that article. A shadow cabal existed and ensured the safety of the outcome of the election. That is not an embellishment. That is a direct quote from the article about the election after that sketchy ass night where suddenly the numbers froze. So, I wish I had a more enlightening and positive message. So I'll just say, don't trust your government, and watch your six, and watch out for the ones that have earned your trust and that you care for. I don't know what to think, but I got a lot of thinking and researching to do. With that, I bid you all adieu. Good night. I'll be reading every single comment. Thank you for staying with me. Please help the good fight. At least I believe it to be a righteous fight. Like if you have not, only if you deem this stream worthy. Share if you don't mind on any platform. And let's go from there. Good night. And Indy, I miss you, sweetie. I hope that's appropriate. I miss you, sweetheart. It has been too long. All right, everybody, one and all, much love. We gone. Good night.